which, is kind of a snowball effect. I thought Quinterly got us going there in the second half. When we got some stops, we were able to get out in transition, which, if you're not going against that press the whole time, I think you're better off. But, turnovers killed us. They were bad, and some of them were just not real smart plays.
Tony?
Yeah, Nate, 3 fouls for Brandon over the last 4 minutes. Just what did you think of some of those? I know some of them were kind of debatable.
I mean, the last one's tough play. The kid trips. I haven't been able to look at the video, so I'm not going to say one way or the other. I mean, he's aggressive. He puts himself in tough spots sometimes. That some of those go one way or the other, the black charge, but I don't think the referees are trying to favor one team or another. We just, calls one against us last couple of minutes, and we got to deal with it. And they could have all been correct calls. I'll look at it on a video and get a better idea on some of that. But we got to be better. We got to be better through the course of the game and not leave it up to refs calls in the last 2 minutes.
Nick Kelly?
Yeah, Nate, you talked about the slow starts, and that's nothing new. Why have you guys been able to snap out of that, and what kind of needs to change in the postseason to make sure that doesn't continue?
I mean, we've got a tough, resilient group that even when they get down, then we can still kind of get it back together. I don't think we're aggressive enough on offense. We're turning the ball over too much early. If we had the exact answer, I'd try to fix it. I'm not sure, but we're going to talk about it and see if we can. The coaching staff's got to do a better job getting our guys ready to play out of the gate too. I mean, sometimes they settle in and start to play better through the game. We've got to figure out a way to get them more prepared at the beginning. We've been struggling on both sides of the ball. Really, offensively, it's been a major problem, though. We think the last 2 games we've had 2 and 3 points after the first media timeout, which is not how we want to be playing. So we've got to do a better job prepping them with how to attack, what they're going to do defensively, start the game.
Last one, Charlie.
Yeah, Coach, you briefly mentioned how you guys have a little bit of a longer break before you play another game. Is that maybe kind of a welcome side to get a little bit of rest and also be able to clean some things up?
Yeah, I think it's needed. I mean, we got to get our guys' legs back under them. We can make some shots. We got to get back in the gym, work on some individual skill stuff, particularly shooting. When you're playing 2 games a week since first week of January, there's not a lot of time to just work on some individual skill stuff. We try to get in and do it, but not playing until Friday. We'll give them tomorrow off. On Monday and Tuesday, it'll be pretty much focused on what we need to do to get better. Our player skill level, shooting, some execution stuff on offense, take care of the ball, and then start to focus in a little bit more on what the options would be. The 8-9 games after today, we'll figure out what all the different options would be, as far as who's playing in the 8-9 game, who we'd play the winner of. So, yeah, the 6 days before we play a game is needed at this point.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, fellas.